Senator Susan Collins for her opinion on President Trump's first 100 days back in office. She says she views it as a mixed record. On one hand, she applauds his efforts to reduce crossings at our southern border. However, she says his tariff policies specifically as they apply to Canada, are dangerous to Maine's economy.
Well, I don't agree with all of the way that deportations have been handled. I think that preventing illegal crossings, as the president has done, is a welcome change from the open borders approach of the Biden administration. I think that the president needs to do a much better job distinguishing between our foes and our friends. And Canada is not only our closest neighbor and our biggest trading partner, but also our friend. So I am very much opposed to the tariffs that the president is imposing on Canada.
Collins says Trump administration officials she's spoken with have indicated they're backing off some of the tariffs, but she won't know for sure until the ongoing 90-day tariff pause is over.